Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Yetunde. I'm the owner of Majenye, where we don't do routines, we do rituals. And in today's episode, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks to high quality fragrance blending. That's right, the formula you've all been waiting for is right here. If this is the kind of content that you enjoy, please like, subscribe, and follow me for more. Let's get into it. Before we get started, let me get into some materials that you're going to need in order to make this go smoothly. First, we've got these droppers. I'm going to be using these to do a dab or two of the oil onto these flat fragrance testing strips. That's going to allow me to be able to waft both the scents together, see how well they blend, and see if they're a good pairing for me. Let me get into the brands that I'm going to be using in today's video. So we've got Dulceria, and then we also got Maryland Wax Club. Black and Bougie. So if you guys missed the last episode, I went over a whole huge fragrance haul and smelled a whole bunch of wonderful fragrances from a bunch of different brands. And today I decided to show you guys how I'm going to blend them together. One of the first things that you guys need to understand when you're blending fragrance oils is there needs to be a ratio of 3. What does that mean? There's a base note, there's a middle note, and a top note. The base note is really going to anchor your scent. It is going to be the most prominent scent that people will remember. The middle note is something that's going to be an additive, a little extra spice on top. And then your top note is the first whiff that people are going to come in contact with when they smell your candle. In order to make sure that your candle is going to be performing well, you have to test both cold throw and hot throw. What is cold throw, you might ask? Cold throw is the way it smells in the wax before you light it. Hot throw is how it smells once it's lit. Now that we've got all that out of the way, let's get to blending. The first scent I'm going to try to blend up is from Maryland Wax Club. It's called Black and Bougie Oud. And you know what? I want to spice it up a little bit. Okay, this is a really clean, masculine scent. There's definitely some sandalwood in there. Let me see. Damask Rose. This is Damask Rose from Dulceria. I'm going to try to blend these two. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my dropper. I'm going to do equal parts in the beginning, 1 drop of each oil. 1 drop. Just to see if I like it. Let it sit. Blow it down a little bit. Wow, this smells really, really good. I think I'm onto something here. So it's gonna take my little pen and mark down what I mixed up so that I can refer to it later. Okay, let's put this to the side. You know what? While I'm on the Black and Bougie kick, let me see what else would smell good with it. Ooh, Velvet Black Iris. This will be the perfect blend of both masculine and feminine scents. So you've got the sandalwood, you've got the woodsiness of Black and Bougie, and then on the other side, you've got florals. Oh my goodness, I'm 2 for 2. Y'all, I'm 2 for 2. I'm 2 for 2. Okay, this smells absolutely divine. Let me write this down. Okay. Another one. Another one. Let's try another Maryland Wax Club scent. This is Vanilla Pod and Tonka. All right, let's try two Maryland Wax Club scents and blend those together. I'm gonna still stick with my Black and Bougie Oud. I'm hoping that this vanilla will be able to kind of tone down the oud. Let's see if my theory is accurate. I like it, but it's not quite there. Let me see what else I've got. Enchanting Woman. All right, let's try Enchanting Woman. For you guys that are wondering, I'm trying to come up with a scent that's a little bit more universal, meaning I don't want it to be highly masculine or highly feminine. I want it to be a fresh and clean scent that lots of people can enjoy. That's it. So not only is this fragrance now a multifaceted, very complex fragrance, I think I've got a grasp on the three parts. So remember the formula I told you guys about earlier that I was going to reveal to you in this video. If you think about it, when you're mixing up your scents, you need to balance your percentages to be a certain way. The best way to think of that is setting it up like a cake. So you've got your bottom layer, you've got your filling, and then you've got your toppings on top. The best ratio that I have found that works for me is, I have it written down. We've got a 40% base, 35% middle, and 25% top note. That'll get you up to 100%, and that'll give you the ratio that you need to when you're doing your math to figure out exactly how much to put in your fragrance blend. Now that I've got three fragrances that I put together, I'm going to write them down. Now you may be wondering, okay, well, you didn't put 3 drops for one and 1 drop for the other and 2 drops for this one. That's fine. At this point in time, I'm just getting a grasp on whether the three scents can come together in unison. Later, when I'm actually pouring a candle and doing my testing, I'll be able to break it down to the T with my measurements, the percentages I just gave you. Let's try something a little bit different. I want to do something that's a little fruity, something that reminds you of the beach. So I'm going to try this Guajiro Bee by Dulceria. Yes, I'm on the right track with that. Let's try Divinity as well. All right. Now you may notice I have a whole bunch of these droppers, right? It's very important even when you're testing, to make sure that you're not commingling all the different fragrances together. You don't want to mess up your scents at all. Ooh, okay. This is giving fresh and lovely day on the beach. Exactly what I was looking for. Great. All right. At the end of this video, I am going to pick my favorite scent blend for the day, and then I'm going to do a tester candle with you guys so you can see exactly how I weigh out all of my fragrances, do my wax, put the whole kit and caboodle together, all right? So don't you worry, I'm going to show you the entire process from beginning to end, even testing. All right, Perfect Gentleman. Ooh, okay, now this Perfect Gentleman, I know I said earlier I was trying to do not completely mask or not completely feminine fragrance. Perfect Gentleman would smell amazing with Black and Bougie. So that's what I'm going to do. Put those two together. Might have a little cologne scent. Nailed it. Oh my goodness. This is exactly what you want your boyfriend to smell like on a nice date. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is divine. Okay, so this is exactly how you want your man to smell on a hot date. It is, oh my goodness, it's a perfect blend of soft and woodsy, masculine, sweet, and clean. And it's not aftershave. You know those aftershavey kind of smells? It's definitely not that. Upper echelon scent. Oh, this is great. This is definitely a winner. I'm so glad I thought of that. That's why you have to come into this scent blending thing with an open mind. Some people may want to stick to the same brands all the time, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But you are really truly missing out on the complexity of the fragrance that you can build if you're only sticking with one brand. Fragrance brands all have their pros and their cons. They have notes that pop out at you and some that are a little bit dim and muted. If you're able to find the perfect balance of the two of them, then you can find your perfect scent. The goal here is to be unforgettable, right? We don't want to just put something in our customer's hand that smells just like Bath and Body Works. We are creators, we are artisans, we are people who are pushing the envelope for your olfactory zones, okay? We are making sure that when you smell something, it's completely unforgettable and it takes you back to the first place that you ever smelled it, all right? That's what we're shooting for. All right, and there you have it. We've come to the end of our video. If you enjoyed this content, do me a favor, like, subscribe, help me grow my channel. I want to make sure that more candle owners are getting the information that they need to elevate their business. In the next video, I will be showing you guys exactly how I calculate how much fragrance I'm going to put in a candle and show you how I test my new fragrances for hot throw. See you in the next video. Bye.